Welcome to this mystery meditation. This is a traditional practice done by some spiritual people and beings who use it as a way of expanding their consciousness and breaking certain boundaries within their mind. One of the main problems in our world is that people think they know things. They know how the world works, they know themselves, they know other people. People who tend to think this way generally know very little. Those who know more tend to have an open mind and understand just how little they actually know. Understanding that life has many mysteries and that we as individual people also are contained of many mysteries is a sign of an evolving consciousness. Relax and center yourself. Make sure you are comfortable, either sitting or lying down, and dedicate the next little bit of time to your own consciousness for your sake and the sake of people around you. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to imagine 4 different phenomena. They are all to do with the universe. I will give you the 4, one at a time, for you to ponder. You don't have to do anything in particular. You don't have to work anything out. You don't have to answer any questions. You simply have to ponder the ideas that I'm going to give you. The first idea to ponder is a finite number of finite universes. So just consider that for a moment. A finite number, meaning that there is a definite amount of that thing, a definite amount of universes. Probably that's the way you already see life, although it may not be. You probably already think that there is a finite number of universes. You perhaps think it's one universe. A finite number of finite universes. If your number is 1, a finite number, there is one of one universe. If your number is 2, there are 2 of 1 or 2 or 3 universes. If your number is 10, it's 10 amounts of 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 or 20 universes, or whatever number you're going to use. But the basis of this is that it's a finite number. There is a finite number of a finite amount of universes. When you're ready, move on to the second idea, which is a finite number of infinite universes. So if your finite number is 1, then there is 1 of infinite universes. Imagine that. There is 1 of many, many, countless, unending, infinite universes. If your number is 10, there are 10 amounts of infinite universes. Ponder this idea. See it in your mind. Try to imagine what that looks like. A finite number of infinite universes. What are the infinite universes doing? How is it relating to the finite number of them? When you are ready, move on to the third idea, an infinite number of finite universes. So if your finite universe is 1 or 2 or 100 or 10 billion, it is still a definite amount. But there is an infinite number of them. What does that look like to you? What questions does it bring up? Let the questions rise like bubbles in a boiling pot. Let them surface. They are expanding your mind. When you're ready for the fourth idea, think of this: an infinite number of infinite universes. So there are many, many, countless, never-ending, ongoing amounts of many, many, countless, never-ending, ongoing universes. What on earth does that look like? What in heaven does that look like? What in the stars does that look like? If you allow it, it will completely break your concept of time and space. An infinite number of infinite universes. Kaboom! It will just completely transform your static, finite sense of space and time. It will be one explosion of synchronicity and one far-reaching, never-ending vibration of creation. We're going to repeat the 4 ideas more quickly. A finite number of finite universes. One of one universe. 2 of 10 universes. A billion of a trillion universes. Doesn't matter how many, but it is a definite finite number of a definite finite amount of universes. Our second idea, a finite number of infinite universes. So one amount of never-ending universes, or 10 amounts of never-ending universes, or a billion amounts of never-ending universes. What does that look like? What does that mean? And then our third idea, an infinite number of finite universes. So many, many, countless, ongoing, never-ending amounts of finite universes. Never-ending amounts of one universe, a never-ending amount of 10 universes, a never-ending amount of a billion universes. And our last idea, an infinite number of infinite universes, a never-ending amount of never-ending universes. It is the essence of infinite creation. And you, my dear, are part of that.